Hey everybody, welcome to Adventure Mode with Dustin and Brandon. I'm Dustin, alongside me, the most glorious ginger, Brandon Duncan.
That's me.
Your hair's looking nice. You
Thank
just got a
you.
haircut the other day, right?
I did. I go every 3 weeks, every 2 weeks.
And you're scheduled for that, right?
Yeah. I very regimented. I used to get a haircut like every 6 months, but then I decided I wanted to be a classic man. I wanted to be on point, and I don't shave. So this is the rule: you either have to have clean cut hair, messy beard, or clean cut face, messy hair. That's what looks the best.
Yeah. Right now, actually, my hair is like real long, longer than it's been in a long time.
It's like when you dyed it for the Beatles costume.
I know, yeah. And I'm letting my beard grow out a little bit.
I do like it.
I don't know. I was really digging the short sides, kind of like similar to what you had for a while. And actually, if you watch, well, I guess they're not
earlier
on YouTube.
videos, yeah.
I had it for a while, and then I became lazy. Both hair, my hair on my head and my facial hair is purely just because it's easier to do.
Seriously, I get my hair cut often, but my face is like, I don't know,
Whenever.
once every 4 months. I don't know.
I'm starting to get to the point where I'm sick of it though.
The sides don't grow very much on mine.
Me neither.
I just got like a mean goatee and mustache. So, maybe one day I can grow a beard.
Yeah, maybe.
Cross my
I would like
fingers.
to as well. My sides, it's not good up here.
Yeah, mine's like not necessarily what you would call patchy, but it's just not as thick as I would want it to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the same way. I agree. Some people, I grow like almost a natural goatee. I think
You
you're
do. It
kinda
looks
in the
good.
Same
I
boat as me.
wish you would like cut it into a style. I think you would look dapper as AF.
I don't know though. I just don't know about a trimmed goatee. For me, it just doesn't seem right.
My face shape is perfect with a goatee because I have a very shallow chin, kind of blends into the rest of my neck.
Yeah.
And so when I have a goatee, it like makes me look like I have a chiseled jawline, and I'm like, a redheaded sex god.
Oh, well, regardless. I mean, we know that. Most glorious ginger, of course.
Thank you.
So this is Adventure Mode. This is our weekly video game podcast from Handsome Phantom. We're two guys. We like to make podcasts. We make videos on YouTube.
We do some streaming.
Some streaming. We're doing a lot of streaming lately.
A lot of streaming. We love streaming.
We do a lot. We need to do more. I've had some ideas about how to make our streaming even more advanced than it is.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, I love the live interaction with people. When we do get people in there, I think it's so cool because unlike something like this where you can get feedback over time, it's super awesome when someone can instant message you right there and comment on something that you're talking about, and you could comment right back. It's neat.
Yeah, so I'm definitely Twitch is interesting. You and I have dabbled in podcasts, have dabbled in YouTube.
Yeah.
But Twitch is something I know so little about.
Twitch is a fresh beast. I mean, much like everything we do, we're kind of newbies, which is okay because we like diving head first. But man, we're just experimenting with it and having a lot of fun.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think what makes us work so well is we both know that it's okay to be experimental and we're just having fun.
It's okay
you
to
gotta
suck
have fun
some ass.
first.
Fun first.
Fun first, for sure. So this show, let's go over some side quests, Brandon.
Perfect.
Jump into it.
Let's hop in.
There's some good stuff here this week. So Minecraft version 1.9 is now out on PC. The update most notably contains an overhaul of the combat system. The game now includes shields, a cooldown delay on attacks, holding an item in each hand, as well as special attacks for specific weapons. The update also includes many other additions that can be viewed on the Mojang website.
Interesting.
So this is only for PC right now, which is how it usually works. And then,
will.
a little down the line, we'll see the 1.9 update on consoles.
Oh, wow, man. At some point, Minecraft, like 10 years from now, is just going to be Skyrim.
Yeah.
10 years prior. It's crazy. I just hopped onto... I'm sorry, I almost said Skyrim. I just hopped on the Minecraft on the PS4 the other day, and I was messing around with rabbits.
Oh, yeah.
And because they added that now. And I never got a chance to play that because I stopped playing on PC. But wow, man, super cool. And they added a underwater temple.
Ooh,
which is
that
actually
sounds very
really
intriguing.
disappointing. It looks awesome.
Oh.
It's huge, and the only thing in the temple, there's no treasure chest or anything. There's like these gorgons.
Oh,
They're like floaty laser one-eyed things
Whoa.
that guard it. It's really
Yeah.
scary, and it's actually really anticlimactic. In the middle is sponge, and in the middle of all the sponges is like solid blocks of gold. That's the only
okay.
thing you get from it. It looks huge,
gold. Eh.
and I mean, it's good for endgame stuff if you want gold.
Yeah.
But I was hoping to find like some sick ass treasure chests.
Mm-hmm.
It's neat though. I will give it that.
I am super intrigued. I was seeing stuff today about Minecraft on VR,
Ooh,
and it sounds really, really cool. I just think it would be interesting to be in a world that, like, so unlike the one you're used to. Like, you know, the VR
Yeah.
stuff we've all done, which, granted, I've never been held up behind a desk shooting at people in real life, but everything looked like real
yeah,
life.
exactly.
To be in a world that's totally not real life and totally different style, things like that would be really, really cool.
Dude, imagine how ripped your right arm would be if you could use a move controller and you're just like collecting cobblestone forever.
Oh,
you're just like,
Yeah.
here we go, man. People be like, look at your right arm. They're like, I don't know what you're doing. You're like,
You're
no,
like,
I
"No."
promise it's Minecraft. I promise it's Minecraft.
Yeah.
Okay, Minecraft or masturbation. Those
One
are
of the
the
two. They go hand in hand.
that should be a game. That should be a game show. Minecraft or masturbation.
Judge by the arm. So, one thing I was thinking, actually, I was saying something about doing VR in a world totally unlike your own. We did talk about on the show that I did the Res Infinite
Yeah,
VR demo.
Didn't you say you didn't like that very much?
Okay, I was thinking when I said that there was an element I really liked, and that it was being in a world totally unlike my own. The thing that I didn't like is that I had to aim the reticule with my head,
That is frustrating.
which I didn't like because when I'm in VR, maybe just because it's so new, I just want to look around at everything and be immersed in this world. But so I was trying to look around, but I couldn't look around and play the game at the same time. Like, it just didn't seem to really work right. So
And that's crazy because especially with that game, that's the game that has all the crazy colors. You kind of just want to admire it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's
Yeah.
so it's so trippy and in your face. It's disappointing that you couldn't just sit back and stare. You know?
You know, I was just thinking earlier today, I'm like, with all of the VR stuff coming out, I'm surprised that no one's been daring enough to be like, we're working on the first VR MMO. Maybe there already is someone and they just haven't got a lot of publicity or something. It
That would be
has
very
to be
interesting.
coming.
I'm expecting like if and when it does blow up, that there's going to be like suddenly virtual reality everything. It's things that we're not even going to want. Like,
So, okay, I don't have something here on my docket here, but we'll go over it anyway. Sony's announced that they are doing a event at
A
Game
VR
Developers
event.
Conference, GDC, to talk about VR. We have to assume this is the point when we're going to get the price and we're going to get the release date and potentially some launch lineup games. Obviously, Valkyrie launch game, Job Simulator. I'm thinking that we're going to get some variation of the London Heist stuff.
I would love that.
Even if it might come paired like with some kind of London Heist thing, like demo.
I would like that a lot because of all the things you mentioned. I keep thinking about how long I waited in line for Eve and how ultimately I was kind of disappointed.
I think we were so disgruntled by that line.
Yeah,
though.
I don't know though. I thought it was neat, but I don't know. I just thought the London Heist one was so much cooler. I don't know.
So yeah, I'm really curious about this. I've been thinking long and hard about the price of VR. And I think we talked about this when we talked about the
Dude,
Vive.
I was gonna say we talk about VR like every
It's
other
huge,
podcast
though.
because it's huge.
Yeah.
I mean, what are we gonna talk about once VR is out?
Dude,
PS5 is gonna be. I was kidding.
Here's the thing, Brandon. I've told you this. I have not said this on the show. I have 300 cool dollars waiting. Now, granted, I can almost guarantee it's going to cost more than $300.
You're gonna need almost double.
I don't think for a PlayStation though.
Well, almost double. You're probably gonna need 500.
I'm guessing.
If I had to guess.
I think that's what a lot of people are settling on. $500
Which
is
is
what we think the PlayStation VR price point.
$500 hairs is just slightly below, if not about the same price as the machine, though.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
But with VR, I mean, this is so new.
It better come with the move sticks.
Potentially. My question, not my question. My thought here is, remember when the iPhone came out? Do you remember how much the iPhone cost? The first iPhone?
The premium, man.
The first iPhone was $499.
When was that?
It
was really expensive then.
Yeah. But so
for a cell phone though.
Yeah, exactly. So when a new technology that changes everything comes out, there's a huge price point. So I'm not surprised. Well, I mean, I guess I was surprised initially at the price of Oculus and the price of Vive, but when I think about it now, I'm like, that actually kind of makes sense.
It just is, man.
Yeah. It's new technology. Early adopters are going to pay a lot of money to have a premium product.
That's probably in the end not going to be that great.
Compared to version 2.
Seriously, version 2 is just going to shit on.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's what always happens.
I think I've asked you this before, but I can't remember. When PSVR comes out, let's say it's $500. Are you going to be purchasing it?
Yes.
Yes. So you and I are both for sure purchasing PSVR.
I'm just going to do it. Like, I care so much about video games in my life that I've realized that I'm willing, if I don't spend money on anything else, I am willing to spend money on video games in any way.
Yeah.
Because I don't buy car parts. That's people's things. Some people like car parts. Some people like to jerk off in buckets.
Yeah, of course.
Buy a lot of buckets to jerk off in.
We're not like, we don't buy like, ooh, I got this real nice coat. Or these nice.
I wear the same hoodie every other week.
Yeah.
So
this is our thing to spend money. I mean, as far as my finances, I guess like I'll spend money. Not so much lately, but like I used to spend a lot of money going to concerts. I don't buy Blu-rays anymore or movies. Really.
I don't even really I use Spotify. I don't even really buy CDs. I pay a premium every month for music.
We probably spend a lot of money on food. You and I.
You know what? That's actually true. I spend a ton of money, mostly on drinks.
Oh yeah.
I'm a person who loves to have liquid in his body, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I do.
At a premium.
Yeah. So it's $500. I would definitely do. That's the thing is if they're like $600, same price as the Oculus, I'm gonna be like,
yeah, but that's a lot of doll hairs.
And that's the thing is like. It would be fine if I knew that I wasn't buying something that's risky.
Yeah.
Because remember PlayStation Move?
Remember fucking half the things PlayStation's done except for PS4?
Yeah.
like the Vita. I mean, you love your Vita, dude.
I will fight you all day.
But don't get me wrong. When it first came out, did you not knock it?
Oh, yeah, I definitely did.
Okay, so when this first comes out, I don't want it to be a flop like that. And then 3 years later, we're like, oh, yeah, this is good now.
Well, honestly, the reason I probably knocked the Vita when it came out is because I probably was poor and
there was a
couldn't
shitty lineup.
So, well, yeah, I can understand people that if people were expecting AAA games all the time on Vita and they didn't get it, then they may feel like they wasted their money. But if you're expecting an amazing wealth of indie and non-first party games, it is a paradise.
How many developers are developing for PlayStation VR? That's what I want to know right now.
Tons.
Really?
I don't know the exact number,
sure?
But I always hear that it's a lot.
Okay, good. And that's what I want because I want there to be variety. Mm-hmm. I don't want there to be a couple games that support this.
So, man, you know what I keep hearing about? I'm a little disappointed. So Job Simulator announced at PlayStation Experience, I believe. I don't. It may have not been. It was probably announced for PlayStation VR.
Yeah, I was gonna
at PlayStation Experience. So Volume, a game we streamed on Saturday, Mike Bithell, he talks about how much he loves Job Simulator all the time, and I keep hearing things about how great Job Simulator is. I wish I would have played it at PlayStation.
Yeah, I was
Experience.
gonna say what's really funny is we talked to the VR lady, and and me and you were like, well, at least I was like, that sounds boring. I really don't want to play that game. And she was like, yeah, everybody's really digging this Job Simulator thing, and I'm like, I want to play London Heist. I want to play Until Dawn.
Yeah,
Blood on the Tracks, and yeah, you're right, man. I guess it can be that fun simulating jobs. I go home to relax and I play Job Simulator.
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a wacky, like, remember Surgeon Simulator?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be in the vein of that, like real weird, hard to control, but that's part of what's the point of the game. So, man, I don't know. I guess we'll just, in about 2 weeks, we're going to know the price.
We'll see, man. I don't know.
It's going to be very, very exciting. Brandon, this is a very short side quest here because there's really not any other details other than Pokemon Sun and Moon have been announced coming out holiday 2016.
I want to be excited. I do. But here's my problem with the new Pokemon games is I always go super hard. This is what I do with a lot of games, though, but especially with 3DS games. I love them for a very short period of time, and then I just want to play a AAA game or a something else. Yeah, I feel like it's just going to be all the rest of them. I feel like it's going to be cool to see new Pokemon and stuff. But
I was so pumped when X and Y came out. Bought it on launch day. Super excited. Played it for a good while, and I don't know. It just lost my interest.
Yeah,
totally.
I agree. I played it slightly longer than you did, and I gave it about 2 playthroughs to about the same point. And
I think in some ways it was kind of overwhelming to me now that I think about it. There was all these different things you could do. I remember, like, you can take your Pokemon, you can pet him, and you can make him happy, and you can do all this and this and this and this. And I was like,
that part I didn't really dabble with because I just wanted the classic experience, sort of. But I have this problem with Pokemon games where sometimes I just get frustrated because you'll go through this huge cave and then walk.
Fuck caves.
You know what I mean? So, like,
that's why I have to. The fucking caves in Pokemon games are just ridiculous.
So what you'll do is you'll go through all these caves and you'll use all your repels, and then you have to suffer through every 3 steps, getting in a Pokeball and running away, or battling them once and instantly killing them. And then you get to the end, and this guy's like, well, you have to be this Pokemon trainer. You have to get this, this, and this. Or, like, we'll say something mysterious. You obviously haven't done something yet. And then you have to walk the whole way back, and you still don't understand what to do. And the next best thing after that is when, in a normal game, you would be able to maybe find some searchable thing. But at that point, it's like, what do you search exactly to try and get help on that?
Yeah.
That's what I always run into, is just reaching dead ends and being so fucking mad that I just wasted my time in that fucking cave that I'm just...
The reason I stopped playing Pokemon X was because of a cave. So.
I know exactly what you're talking about, and it's so fucking annoying. Like...
Yeah. So I am optimistic about Sun and Moon. The other thing about Pokemon X and Y is that I just felt like they're like, this is the first fully 3D Pokemon game, and it's gonna it changes everything. And then when you play it, it's
about the same.
It's about the same. It's just it's rendered in 3D, and it's not all that different.
Yeah.
Which, granted, like they're in a weird position where they have to keep it old school and change things.
Keep it fresh.
Honestly, what I want more than anything, I want a console Pokemon game.
Yeah, I want
one for Wii U.
I just saw an article.
Or NX, whatever.
I just saw an article that was like, should it make the transition to console now? And that's a good question.
Yeah.
Why has it? Well, I mean, up to this.
I mean,
can it even be a full game? Like,
I think sadly we're going to see the decline of mobile console games overall, like Vita, 3DS. I think Nintendo will probably continue to have something in the market for a good while, but like for the most part, people just want to play games on their phones, which obviously I think is terrible.
Yeah.
For the most part, mobile gaming is garbage. There's some gems in the rough, but
yeah, I don't know, man. Like you said, I'm optimistic too. I think the little cover for Moon, where it has the little galaxy in the background, looks kind of cool. I want it to be cool, but I don't want any more sword Pokemons, please.
Yeah, the keychain Pokemon.
No more keychain Pokemons. Let's get hyper creative, and let's bring back some old ones too in the game.
Well, all the old ones were in it.
I know, and that's part of the reason I loved it too.
Yeah,
because I want the old and the new. What if they're like, this one has all the new Pokemon and every other Pokemon ever,
Well, I'm pretty sure it
all
had
6 generations.
I think it had all 6 generations in it.
Really?
Yeah. Also, interesting detail is that if you download Pokemon Red, Blue, or Yellow, you will be able to transfer your Pokemon from that to the new game.
Bitch, what?
Yeah.
Even though it's like, oh, that's so funny because this one's going to be fully 3D and you're going to transfer your pixel Pokemon into this. Yeah, but don't you have to buy some bullshit fucking app?
You got to pay for some Pokebank subscription, which isn't very much money. You could just buy it like once and then use it and then forget about it. So,
but I can't do it with X and Y.
No, because the functionality isn't built into that one. They're building it in specifically for Sun and Moon.
Listen, I got a fucking Gengar that I had to trade people to get a fucking Gengar. That's another thing. That grinds my gears, Pokemon, when I have to trade to get a Pokemon to evolve.
Oh, yeah. I don't like that either. Hey, I had something to tell you. I was at the mall on the Pokemon Day, the 20th anniversary day. And I went into Hot Topic because all their Pokemon stuff was 20% off. I didn't see anything. I went into Spencer's for the first time in like 2.5 years just because I don't really need any kind of dildos or anything like that.
Not today, anyway.
They were selling Pokemon stuff as well. They have some really nice... They have a Gengar keychain. That's really nice.
I love...
If I bought something, I would have bought it for you, but I just decided to not buy anything.
I love Gengar, man.
You should go then. You should get the Gengar keychain.
I would love that.
Let's move on here. PS4 system update 3.5 has been announced. Key features include getting notifications when friends appear online. So that means like I can select Brandon. Anytime he comes on, it will let me know.
I was going to say, because Xbox did that without me even having to select them.
Yeah.
And it's something that I didn't even think about till right now. I guess it doesn't do that. Nope. But it tells you every time someone goes in a party, even if you don't give a fuck.
Yeah, which you could turn those off.
Really? Okay, because I was going to say, like, every 3 minutes, someone that I met online that I don't care about comes up with a notification.
Yeah. So that's one feature, the ability to appear offline. Which,
finally.
Welcome to
2003.
2000s. Well, I think it was on Xbox Live when 360 launched. So, yeah, welcome to 2006. PlayStation, something we've been wanting. Basic features. Let's see. Creating a scheduled event. So you know how there's the events tab? I'm guessing you're going to be able to create your own so you could have a like Destiny raid event or something. I don't know much about that one. I'm curious to see how that pans out. Lastly, and most notably, remote play for your PC and Mac. So,
excuse me,
you will be able to stream your PlayStation games directly to your computer. And I'm assuming that means over internet as well.
Excuse me. Then why would I need a PS Vita?
You won't anymore if you want to remote play after this.
Wow.
What do you think of that?
Yeah, but how am I going to use my controller?
Plug it in. I'm sure they're going to release drivers for your... Here's the thing. You have a MacBook.
I do.
You can connect the Bluetooth directly to it.
Really?
And if they're releasing this app, then they're definitely going to release drivers.
Well, I was going to say, because didn't someone like bootleg a version of this?
Yeah, someone made a bootleg version.
Unofficially.
Mm-hmm. Which I have fake drivers so I can use my PlayStation controller on my PC. It just, they will come out with official Sony ones. Guaranteed.
For free.
Yeah. For sure. So you'll be able to stream over the internet. And I'm sure it'll be way better on your home Wi-Fi. Dude, the Xbox home streaming works really well.
Really?
Yeah, like you can stream your Xbox to your PC. I've used it before when Holly was using the TV. I would play an Xbox One game. Absolutely perfect.
How is the input lag?
Well, when you're on your own home Wi-Fi, 0.
Really?
It doesn't feel like there's any. I'm sure there is some, but I didn't.
But like,
it. I was playing Halo 5 just fine.
Really? Online?
I don't know if I was playing online.
That's crazy. That still blows my mind that you could even fucking do that at all.
It doesn't work over the internet, though. It's just home network. And it doesn't work on my Mac, obviously. It only works on Windows 10 devices.
Interesting.
Which also works on Surface. Yeah, one of those.
Fuck Surface.
No one cares about Surface. Okay. Speaking of Xbox, Xbox has previewed their March update. Features include the ability to purchase backwards compatible Xbox 360 games on your Xbox One. The ability to include party chat in your Twitch broadcasts, and the ability to output your party chat to headset and speakers simultaneously, and more.
Wow. Two of those things that were available on 360.
Well, kind of. Here's the main reason, the one I put on, the output your party chat to headset and your speakers, is something that I want PS4 to have desperately.
Dude, you could do that on 360. That's what I'm saying.
You could?
Yes.
Oh.
In the settings.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Because
yeah.
Austin would have a headset on when we used to play at his house, and I would want to hear what the fuck the person was saying on the mic, so he would change the settings.
Yeah. So, and here's the reason why I wanted that is because when we were doing streaming, I wanted to use my headset and hear you and have it go out to our stream at the same time. Yeah. I couldn't do that. So I was wearing the headphones and there was no sound coming through them, but the sound was coming through my TV so it could go through the stream. It's like, come on. Xbox been really good about their updates.
They have.
Really, really good. I just wish their console was overall more in line with my wishes for gaming.
You can't win them all.
Can't win them all. So I have a small link here for Reddit. Uncharted 4 had a big, big fuck up. Did you hear about this?
No idea.
So they released a story trailer for Uncharted 4, which just looked amazing. We should watch it afterwards. Looks really, really good. There's a part where it shows a painting in the game. And so I'm going to read what this person, who their name is Forrest, on Reddit. This is what they said. The Uncharted 4 trailer included a picture that was concept art for Assassin's Creed 4. I don't know how to say this guy's first name. Amar is his last name, who worked on Assassin's Creed, pointed it out on Twitter. Naughty Dog just took down the original trailer and put a new version up without the image. So what happened was there was a picture in their trailer that was clearly Assassin's Creed 4 concept art. Like, no doubt, in the book. And they put it in their game, Naughty Dog. And someone that works on Assassin's Creed was like, hey, you put our image in your trailer, and Naughty Dog took it down and switched it out with something else. Naughty Dog did make an official statement. So here it is. In our eagerness to get the story trailer out, we made a regrettable mistake and didn't thoroughly vet the artwork used for an in-game painting. We've already updated the trailer. We hold all artistry in high regard and take full responsibility for having allowed this to happen. We want to sincerely apologize to everyone at Ubisoft, the Assassin's Creed team, the original artist, and our fans. Neil Druckmann, director of the game, also said on Twitter, when posting a link to the official Naughty Dog statement, he said, no two ways about it. We fucked up.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So why was... out of all the things that they could have put in there, why was that even something?
Here's the thing. From what I read is that, like, when you are doing art stuff for games or you're trying to come up with concepts, you save stuff all the time. Like, you're just looking for inspiration. Like, every day you'll have a bunch of images and see what inspires you and stuff like that. So somebody made a mistake and they
accidentally imported the wrong photo or something.
They did. It's not that they imported the wrong photo. It's just I honestly don't know what happened here.
Can you still find the original video?
Yeah,
it's
you can definitely see. What's interesting is, so it's a picture. The painting is like a cove, like a water, the beach, and the original version has a boat and a pirate, like a silhouette of a pirate.
Is it from Black Flag?
Yeah, Assassin's Creed 4.
Interesting.
The one in the Uncharted trailer, they photoshopped the boat and the pirate out of it. So there was definitely some work done on the image. But yeah, I don't really know how this happened, but it definitely isn't a good thing. And I think Naughty Dog did the best thing they could by quickly owning it and fixing it.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't see stuff like that happen very often, actually.
Yeah. Speaking of Uncharted, from March 4th to March 6th, so this weekend, I believe, the PlayStation 4 gamers will be able to try out Uncharted 4's multiplayer in its first open beta. So the first open beta, they did a private beta for owners of the Uncharted collection. Now this is going to be available to everyone, and you won't even need PlayStation Plus. Try it out. Or you think you're going to try it out? Maybe?
Interesting.
With me?
I might try it out. That's about all I'm going to do for it, though.
We could probably do it for our stream maybe on Saturday. Or something like
Interesting. I think I tried to play a different Uncharted
that. Multiplayer? Or just...
multiplayer before, and
Okay.
it was fucking awful.
Hmm.
I think
It is
was-
different. It is different. I mean, I've always heard good things about the multiplayer,
Really?
but it's not like any other multiplayer I've played before. So I am curious about that. I'll definitely check it out. All right, last one. The price of No Man's Sky was briefly displayed on the PlayStation blog before it was quickly removed. It was listed as $59.99, which to me comes at no surprise. A lot of people thought this was going to be a cheaper title, being that it's an indie that was going to come at a reduced price, like $40 or something.
Not necessarily. And a lot of the times what we've been seeing with games is if someone's super confident with what they're doing, they're okay with making people pay a premium.
Charge what it's worth. That's the
Seriously.
thing.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's like with the whole Fallout DLC and just shit like that. I mean,
If you have a good product, people are going to be willing to pay for it. At least I am.
seriously. And I mean, there's
I
enough.
have no problem with this game being $60.
And there's enough. And it's not like they're asking something ridiculous either. And I have no doubt that it's going to deliver. So
Yeah. All right. Let's move into our next segment here. Name that review score. Last week, no major releases. We did see Twilight Princess HD come out. We didn't really do the guest review score on that. And this week also kind of a dull week as far as things we're going to guess for the next week. But one big one. And that is Tom Clancy's The Division.
Tom Clancy.
We've talked about this game extensively.
We played it.
Wow,
Quite a
it's
bit.
really raining outside right now.
Yeah.
You can't hear it on our mics or see it on the thing, but it sounds like a friggin' monsoon. Anyway, we've talked a lot about this game. A lot. Brandon, are you buying it at launch?
No.
Me neither. Why is that?
I'm not sold on it. I'm really not. I played the beta twice. On both betas, the open one and the closed one. And I thought it was neat, very, very neat, and could be good, but I don't know that it's going to be good, so I'm not spending $60.
Yeah, I'm definitely not pre-ordering this game. I'm definitely not buying it on launch day. I'm going to wait and see what reviews say.
Honestly, I probably won't buy it, even if it gets great reviews, anytime soon at all. So,
Yeah. So, Brandon, I've already written down my answer. Do not look at my screen.
I'm not looking.
I will not change my answer. So, Brandon, what do you
official
think the
shit.
Open Critic review score of Tom Clancy's The Division?
85.
85. Okay. I guess 80.
Wow.
So we shall see. So I put 80 because I have a theory that the game is going to be slightly thin on content at launch. These things always seem to be thin on content. I don't know. I have a theory. It seems like the gameplay is going to be somewhat repetitive, like Destiny. I think people have been burned by Destiny, and so not that Destiny didn't review super well either, but I don't know. It seems like it's a game that's more of a platform. It'll grow with time and get better.
But the vanilla is not going to be anything to write home about.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
And I also went 80 because I think we're going to see lots of 8, 9s, 10s. Maybe not 10s, 8s and 9s for this game.
yeah.
I'm willing to bet we're going to see a bunch of between 7 and 8 for sure.
We'll see. Only time will tell.
So, Brandon, I actually had one side quest that I forgot about that I wanted to add in here. And I'm just going to read the article because it was too confusing for me to sum up in my own words. This comes from The Guardian, our friend Keith Stewart. Microsoft to unify PC and Xbox One platforms, ending fixed console hardware.
Excuse me.
Microsoft is planning to unify its PC and Xbox One gaming platforms into one ecosystem running universal Windows applications. The head of the company's Xbox division, Phil Spencer, has announced. It also looks likely that the Xbox One will become more PC-like with backwards compatible hardware upgrades in the future. During a press event in San Francisco last week, Spencer said that the Universal Windows Platform, a common development platform that allows apps to run across PC, Xbox, tablets, and smartphones, would be central to the company's gaming strategy. Quote, "This is our focus going forward," he told reporters. Quote, "Building out a complete gaming ecosystem for Universal Windows applications," end quote. This is, he explained, the culmination of the company's vision over the past year. In January 2015, Microsoft announced it was bringing an Xbox app to Windows 10 PCs, allowing cross-platform play and a cohesive friends list across both platforms. Then, in November, the Xbox One was updated to be compatible with Windows 10, bringing a new interface and features to the console. In late January, Microsoft chief executive Satya Nadella, I should know that, being that he's the big guy in charge, told attendees at the .NET conference in Madrid that Universal Windows applications would be coming to Xbox One, but it did not specify. I'm sound like a freaking retard. In what capacity? So this article goes on for a very long time, and I don't want to read it all. But I find that very interesting. So it sounds like we could be looking at an upgradable Xbox One.
You know what I would love? Okay, I would love to have my PS4. Okay, would love to have that, and I also would love to have a gaming a rig. You know what I mean? I would love to have a PC, but I don't feel like fucking with it. So if they made something that was in between, that was very consumer friendly, like for people that are lazy like me, I would love the Xbox way better, because then I would buy certain things on stuff I want to play there, and if I wanted to play something like Undertale or something that's just PC. Like the Culling, I could just fucking play it there.
I have some questions for Mr. Spencer here. Number one is, I don't think the current Xbox is upgradable. Where are they going to upgrade anything in that? There's no hardware upgrades. It has to be a new version of the Xbox One that's upgradable.
That's possible.
Two, I'm guessing it would have to be Universal Windows applications. So it has to be a specific type, like your game has to be developed as a Universal Windows application.
Here's my question. Steam, question mark?
No. That's part of their thing, is like the games that they're putting out on PC now are coming out on the Windows Store. Quantum Break is not coming to Steam. It is only coming to Windows Store on PC. No, thank you. So it's very interesting. I'm very curious about the future of Xbox with something like that.
Well, I don't know. I just want to play everything on Steam.
Yeah.
That's the reason I want a PC, is because I want Steam. Good games, good service.
What they need to do...
I want a good Steam box. I don't know.
Yeah. So here's the problem. What they really need to do, instead of releasing it only through the Windows Store, is they need to do like Uplay does, which unfortunately I can't believe I never thought I would say they need to do it like Uplay. No, what they really need to do is just fucking release it on Steam. No extra stuff. But they're gonna do it, at least do it like Uplay, where you can buy the game through Steam, it launches the Uplay client, and then launches through Uplay, but you still own it on Steam, you still get Steam achievements, still connected to your Steam friends list. You're still in that ecosystem.
Yeah. Because Steam is just nice, man.
Yeah. All there.
I love
together.
it for so many reasons. It's easy, it works, and you can get some great deals through Steam, man.
Exactly.
That's part of the reason I love it.
Yeah.
Because you just wait a little bit for Steam summer sale, some shit, your game 50% off. It's great.
It's real great. I like it.
Humble bundle that shit, maybe.
Yeah. So Brandon, we've kind of come up to the end of our stuff, but there was a couple games I wanted to mention personally that I'm playing.
I'm excited.
Number one, I picked up Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Oh, yes, you did, and I saw a little bit of it.
What's funny is we have a video on our YouTube channel called Top 5 Ways to Save Money on Games and Get Them Cheap. I used one of my own methods here. I follow a guy on Twitter, @Wario64. Checked my Twitter when I get up in the morning. He's like, hey, right now, Rise of the Tomb Raider is $18 at GameStop digital download. You should jump on that. And I did. And what happened was, it was a price error, and GameStop did not mean to put it for that cheap. and they quickly changed it within like an hour later. So I got Rise of the Tomb Raider brand new on PC, $18. Score.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Now on this podcast, I've said that I would wait for the PS4 version, but truthfully, money speaks to me more than console loyalty. And I was like, it's going to be $60 when it comes out on PS4.
Dude, it's so worth $18 though. Seriously, it's perfect timing. It made you not have to wait. It was just the perfect storm.
Exactly. So it runs beautifully on PC. It looks really good. I'm running this pretty much everything at medium, and I'm not.
It still looks good.
I'm not
saw
quite
it.
at 1080p just because I want to have that constant 60 frames per second. It looks really nice. I'm very happy with it. The game, so far, it's very similar to the first game, which is fine.
Because the first time was good too.
Yeah, really good. I'm having a real good time with it, and I look forward to playing it more. Some other games I wanted to mention that we have played. I got a code for a game called Klaus. You remember me telling you about that at all?
I do not.
So it's kind of like a platforming game. It is a platforming game on the PlayStation 4. And what's kind of cool is that you can control the different platforms in the game and use the little touchpad on your PS4 to select them, and then you move the right stick to move the platform as you're moving your character.
So some interesting controls going on.
Yeah, it's got some interesting controls, really interesting art style. Just a really neat little game. I highly recommend checking it out. I've not finished it yet, but very, very neat overall. So, Brandon, we played Layers of Fear on PlayStation 4. Tell us about it.
For me, I didn't think it was that great because one, I was very tired when we played it. So this is probably giving an inaccurate description. But I'm also not the type of person that loves to read a ton when I play things because that's just my style of game.
Yeah.
But I did think the way it looked was super cool. One thing we did notice that was very jarring for it was the massive performance issues.
Yeah, this game. If you're interested in this game, I'm guessing that it's just as bad on Xbox One. I can't say for sure, but the console version is not ideal. I would get it on PC if you want to get it because it was like It was like 20 or less frames
Seriously,
at certain points.
And you know what? You're like snobby when it comes to frame rate, which is fine because I love frame rate too, but it was jarring. And when I say that, I mean it. I mean it. And it's not like you were overloading the system with a really large landscape or anything. You were just walking.
Graphics aren't even
You were just
insane.
walking, or you were looking around in a room. You weren't looking over a cliff where it has to render all this shit or like a far. You know what I mean? It wasn't. It shouldn't have been taxing on the game at all.
No, not at all.
So, I thought it was interesting. There was some kind of creepy shit going on. I
saw some stuff online. It gets way creepier.
Really, and I believe that, and I wish I could have given it more of a chance. But like I said, it's not really.
I'd like to get back to it though. I really do. I want to play it more.
Yeah, not super up my alley. I think the whole paintings thing is super fucking cool.
It's an interesting angle.
It's sort of. One thing I didn't like is how many things there were to open. That kind of gives me anxiety because I'm the kind of person that wants to, when I play Fallout, that's part of the reason why I get burnout too, is because I have to collect everything. I have to search everything. I have to search every body. And when you can open almost every other cupboard or like see what's in there, it just becomes overwhelming to me.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it is great. I'm sure it's great. And maybe we can give it another second chance.
One other game that I actually streamed the other day, The Culling.
Dude. Oh my goodness.
Coming out on early access very soon. This was the alpha version of the game that we got. Very, very interesting. I'm going to read the description. In a remote island paradise, 16 contestants have 20 minutes to explore, scavenge items, craft weapons, build traps, and hunt and kill each other. Only one will be crowned the winner. Do you have the guts to survive? Prepare the most focused, brutal, and adrenaline-filled battle royale game you've ever seen.
So
it's Hunger Games.
The Hunger Games, the video game. Okay, so I wish I had enough money and I was, I wish I could have made this because people love it, and it's and it's just like it's the same idea as the Hunger Games, but this game is so cool. I was watching you play it, and I was like, I need to play this, dude. It looks awesome.
Yeah. So something I like about it's supposed to be like this TV show where people kill each other. Kind of like the Hunger Games. Only it seems more, it's not like, they kind of take the utopian aspect out of it. I mean, it's very self-aware. Like, one point when it's telling you how to do stuff, it's like, take 2 rocks and rub them together to get a knife. Like, it knows that it doesn't make sense to rub 2 rocks together, and it's fun that way. The combat, very interesting. It's almost like a rock, paper, scissors element. Like, so you can attack, you can block, and you can push.
Shove, yeah.
So if you can't attack someone when they're blocking, but if they're blocking, you can push them, and that will open them up to being attacked.
Interesting. That's super cool. And I was watching some of the combat. It seems like something you just got to get used to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But man, so funny.
Very intense.
I think it's crazy. They'll be like, a contestant just got stabbed to death with a knife.
Yeah.
like over, and then something I think that's super cool is when you look up in the sky, you can see who's alive or not.
Yeah,
and I mean, it doesn't look great graphically or anything like that. I mean, it's still very early, but it's just fun.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I mean?
really fun.
It's fun and it's adrenaline. It's pure adrenaline because you have other people chasing after you with hatchets. And
Yeah. I think this game there is a co-op mode where it's you and another player versus a bunch of other two-man teams.
How fucking... That'd be like a Bloodborne boss. You just have one guy distracting and the other guy just comes up and... But that would be so cool. I was thinking about this. I want a game like this. And DayZ was supposed to come to consoles, but it never did.
Yeah.
I want a game like this to come to consoles, man. And the Dark Zone in The Division sort of gets some of that similar feel where, you could be betrayed by other people and stuff like that. Sort of. Not really, but I want something holistically exactly like that. Even if it was like $25, I want something like that on my console. Because I don't have a PC. We've already mentioned that, but I want to play DayZ so bad. I think it'd be fun. It'd be aggravating, but I think it'd be neat. And I want to connect easily to friends.
Yeah.
So I want the Calling to come out on console, but I doubt it will.
Yeah. I mean, maybe eventually. I mean, Ark did pretty well.
I just want something to come out like that. You know what I mean? Something that's not Minecraft, even though that's not really an arena thing anyway. But
yeah. Rain, have you been playing anything interesting lately?
No, dude. I have been grinding the fuck out of Call of Duty into the ground.
Yeah.
Seriously,
What prestige are you now?
I am 3rd prestige out of 10. So
man, I remember when it was only like 5 prestiges.
You want to know something interesting though?
What?
10 prestiges. Last prestige is called Prestige Master, and there are 1,000 levels in that. Which is super cool. Think about that. And at level 1,000, you could pick any of the symbols from any of the previous games and this game to be your logo.
Whoa!
So like World at War symbols, you could have as your logo. I don't know if you've saw people online. I'm not even sure that you have to be level 1,000, but I've been grinding the fuck out of it. Seriously, super fun. I've been getting all the camos. I think I have 3 or 4 gold guns now. I'm working on getting all the outfits for my specialist. I love the crypto key system. It is very grindy, and it does take a little bit longer than someone who plays it casually would like, and I can see that. But I love it, and I will tell you why. I just had an experience why you should always buy rare and not common.
Okay.
I bought a rare.
Before we go there, so common, it's like basically the black market. You can buy cosmetic items, and there's a couple guns that you can get that are very rare. You can get the common box for 10 crypto keys or 20 for the rare box.
Yeah, the common,
or you can spend $2.
Yeah, the common doesn't guarantee anything. It just guarantees you 3 things. The rare at least guarantees you 1 rare item. Okay, so that's the way it works. But I think you have a higher percent of pulling stuff that's better than rare on the common as well. But here's the catch. Tell you a story. I had 30 crypto keys. Bought the rare, got a duplicate of a legendary I already had, and 2 things I didn't give a fuck about, and 20 crypto keys.
Okay. You got more, yeah.
in the rare. See, that's the best thing about the rare is it gives you crypto keys in it as well. So it kind of like supplements you back to get another one.
Yeah.
And then I burned the duplicate from what I got, and I had 29. So I only had to pay one more match, and I got 2 commons within one match of each other. Or I can't even fucking talk. I'm confusing myself.
Yeah.
I got 2 rare supply drops within one game of each other because I got the bonus from the first one.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? But super fun, super awesome. Can't talk enough about this game. So everything I said, everyone's just like trying to connect the dots of what I just said.
No, it makes sense to me. I understand. Yeah. I've almost hit max level. So I'm getting pretty good.
Pretty good.
I got my first gold gun.
Good.
Which honestly
DMP.
is pretty like I've actually it sounds like compared to someone like you, I obviously don't go super hard on Call of Duty, but the fact that I'm almost hit level max is
good for you because
I haven't done that since
Black Ops 2?
Black Ops 2 I prestiged one time.
Yeah.
So
which is awesome because I used to have to twist your arm to try and play this with you. So I'm glad you're enjoying it.
I am enjoying it now that I've found that I like playing
your niche
hardcore mode.
Which I actually, you know what? I actually really like it too.
I love Here's why I hate mini maps overall. Not in every game, but like I hate the fact that in normal mode I have to watch the mini map like a hawk.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do to get good at this game. And I love just that element of I don't have to worry about it anymore.
What I love is here's the thing. On hardcore, you have one advantage, okay? People die quicker.
Yeah.
So, for instance, what I always do is I know where spawn points are, and we've talked about this before. I know how to move around the map. So, when you flank someone, the chances of you... So, when you're trying to kill a group of people, the chances of someone else seeing you while you're trying to kill one person is pretty high.
Yeah.
So, if you're able to kill that person quickly and move on to the next person... You see what I'm trying to say? How in normal mode, by the time you killed the first person, someone already had the edge to look over at you.
Yeah.
But on hardcore, you kill them so quickly that you're able to keep moving to different targets. So that's what I love about it is it's more fluent as far as killing goes, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. Though I will say the thing about hardcore that's interesting is that like I don't really know if anyone uses assault rifles in hardcore mode.
You know what? You say that, but when I started playing this game, I thought I was only going to be able to use submachine guns because the game's so quick that it required you to use a gun that has a high rate of fire. Okay? But I completely disagree. It depends on the map now.
Interesting.
You just, with the assault rifle on hardcore, you just have to aim down sight a lot, or you have to have a quick draw. As far as I'm
quick draw
concerned,
is mandatory on
if you want to be
hardcore.
efficient. That's what I'm trying to say. So,
interesting. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to mention about stuff I've played this week. I really want to finish Persona 4 Dancing All Night, and I'm so tempted right now to play Persona 3, but I just don't know if I'm ready to invest another 80 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say I you know something funny. We streamed what I want to talk about. We streamed last Saturday. We streamed Primal. Rented it for 5 days. Played it that night, Saturday. I'm taking it back today. Haven't played it again. Just not that interested anymore.
Yeah, sometimes you do that.
I'm so glad I didn't buy it.
Rentals are surprisingly awesome for that. I remember I was so hesitant about Phantom Pain because I hated Ground Zeroes. And the reviews came out. It was so amazing. And I'm like, hey, I'm going to rent this game. I'm going to find out. I rented it, and it was so freaking good that I promptly bought it. And so it's funny because that's an opposite scenario.
Complete opposite. But
it gave me that time to try it.
Exactly. And, me spending $8 on the rental and not knowing I wanted it is better than me spending $60 and it's sitting on my fucking dresser and just collecting dust.
Yeah, exactly.
Like half the other games I bought.
I've been also really tempted to. I've been thinking about Fallout, and I want to go back to that world. I want to be playing the radio stations.
You want to be annoyed by settlements every 5 minutes again.
There's another settlement. I need your help. Yeah. So, okay. Well, I guess we can end it there for this show. You can follow us on Twitter. Search Handsome Phantom. You can follow us personally. I'm at Dustin Can't Fly.
And I am at _Glorious Ginger.
If you are on iTunes listening to this, make sure you subscribe and leave us a review. It's really helpful. If you're on iTunes, you can subscribe and get all of our videos directly to your main page. And you can like this video. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, we do. We also, if you're watching on YouTube, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Tell us what you think.
Mm-hmm.
We got Twitch. Check us out.
Twitch.tv/handsome_phantom. Every Saturday at 11:30 EST, we do the broke ass stream.
You know what? In fact, if you want anything us, go to handsomephantom.com and everything that is me and Dustin is there.
Nude pics.
Dustin and I. Well, not. We need the nude pic tab.
Yeah,
we haven't
need to
quite.
Get there. Once we set up a kind of like a funding platform.
Yeah.
The $50 tier will include
nude pic calendar.
Nude pic calendar, yeah. It involves
dangle dong.
A lot of dangling, all over the place.
Patreon
Was
$50 package
in high school that like you were wearing gym shorts, or it might have been our friend Tyler.
That was me.
You were wearing gym shorts. You placed your balls not like outside of your pants,
but like through my gym shorts, I picked up my testicles and I placed them on another man's desk.
And you're like, "Hey,
look at this."
Was this someone we didn't like?
I don't know. I did a bunch of fucked up shit in high school. So
who didn't? Let's be honest.
I did a bunch of fucked up shit in high school.
Just placed your balls.
Yeah. It could have been worse.
It could have been a lot worse. There was a thing in junior high. There was a kid that sat across from me, and in lunch, he was just a complete fuck ass. And I was like eating my sandwich or something. He goes, "Hey, Dustin, I think I sat in gum." And when I looked up, I just saw dong and balls.
Good Lord.
Yeah, so.
That was a thing in high school. It's like, I'm not gay, but look at my dick.
Look at my.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like, it was like the whole, oh yeah, well I like girls and stuff, but then like at the same point, like
please look at my dick.
Try and go out of your way to walk around naked in front of other men.
Yeah. High school is a weird time. Weird time.
Welcome.
Okay. Enough dick talk. We'll see you guys next week on Adventure Mode.
Bye.
Adventure Mode.